I don't know how to explain it, but if I'm not having, if I feel like I'm not, if it's not being portrayed well,
Hey, chat.
I
Sorry, my
feel,
internet kind of farted. Are we
because
good?
everything's compromised, right? And Kenzie, and like I said, what I just told you was compromised between Kenzie and I.
Yeah.
Because we have the same views, but again, they
Oh,
just
heck
wouldn't
yeah.
accept
Hi,
that they're
Stimper. Thank
biased.
you.
I don't know how to explain
Sorry
it.
about that, chat. I think my internet just kind
They
of shut
still
the bed
don't
a
think
teeny
it, by the
bit.
way. But I was like, listen, we just got this far and agreed on this. I don't care what you think about the whole bias thing. I'm just happy we finally got to this agreement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
That's kind
but
of crazy
Hell
though. Like
yeah.
I will just
Woo!
admit, like there's been a lot of times I had disagreements with Lav and Kobe, but like I would straight up just be like, I understand you guys think I'm wrong, and I understand I'm being hard headed, but I think this is like the best
That's
direction.
good.
And if we fuck up, it's on me. Like I'm like, taking responsibility prior to the fact. It's not like a delusion. I can tell I'm taking a risk, but at least I'll make that clearly communicated,
yeah. But the thing is the reason Kenzie was willing to have the conversation with me is because we've known each other long enough to know that like we want it done in the same way. They were just not understanding that they were literally going against their own words by wanting to hire Lucy. You know what I
Right.
mean?
So is this your main thing right now besides like because you kind of give up on wanting to be licensed, which by the way, I don't think you should. Still think you got a shot. Pixie did kind of say like, I know you're doing the diss track and everything. I guess you're too far in, huh?
Well, it's not only that. That meeting I had with Pixie, I already told myself I'm not interested. So even if Pixie offered me the job, which honestly I felt like she was gonna do, um, she just wouldn't get past my first point. I had 5 points to tell her why I was mad at her, and she wouldn't even accept my first one. So then I walked away. I was like, I have everything I need to know. Have a great day. But
Because I
even in
was
the
gonna
event
say,
that she
yeah.
offers me the job, I'm just gonna decline it. Like, you don't understand how much of a support I've had from the entire city on this.
No,
You
I
know what I
do get
mean?
it. You had a petition. I'd be down to sign it.
That actually means a lot, by the way.
Yeah,
I
of
know that
course.
Max has it, and it's an actual legal document, by the way.
I mean, I'll be transparent. I always like, our therapy sessions have always kind of like official therapy sessions have always kind of been shit shows. When we just talk as friends and you give me advice, those are always go great. But like, I don't know why when we plan something, it just goes to shit.
Well, to be fair,
Oh,
it's
what up, Ben?
okay.
Okay, this guy.
But
I saw your car in the parking lot.
Okay,
oh,
dude.
anyway,
Hey.
Oh, you guys are
right.
implying something, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I saw your car in the parking lot. I went over here. I saw
Wait,
three
you
people
do
on
a
a
good
boat.
Trump impression.
Okay, you guys are implying stuff that don't mean anything. Okay,
You're
they
making
don't mean
huge
anything.
accusations.
You're making huge accusations, and there's nothing behind them. Okay?
You
He's
sound
a
like
master
Vivek
at
Wait,
doing
Ramaswamy
is
he's
it
right
so
now.
today
funny.
Tuesday?
Huh? Don't worry about it. You're
Chastity, I'm
making
so
huge
sorry. I feel like you just yap all
accusations.
the time. I'm so
No,
sorry.
it's all right. I'm listening.
Well, actually, unironically, Sage, this is exactly what I was about to say is what ruins the sessions.
Oh yeah, just random people.
So, for the record, it's not actually me.
Oh my god. But
Guys,
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying.
I was gonna
wait,
say
what
after
is?
you said that cow story about how much you affected them, and like I've sat in therapy sessions with you before, and like I do think you would make a good therapist. You know what Pixie did tell me though? So she said she was oh sorry. She said she was concerned about you being a therapist because she was scared that okay, let me put it this way. We're not just therapists in the city. When you work for the LSMG, you're like a psychiatrist and a psychologist as well. So whenever someone gets
I'll
arrested
be right
and
back.
they're oh,
Didn't realize we floated so far away from those boats. Okay, I think it's this one. Oh. That's why they floated away. Oh, was it the other one? I guess not. Oh, planes! Holy shit. Well. That's crazy, dude. Dude, that's wild, dude. Sorry about that, chat. Ooh, my yawns. Mustard on the beat. Oh.
You must have seen those blimps last night. Israeli design for sure.
What?
My latest spectrometer modification. It's gonna be a lot harder to find me. Screw you.
Yeah, that's fine. You have so much fish on us. Hey, Sherman.
The VA hospital's sending me new meds this week.
How
Screw you.
could he say that? Is he allowed to say that? Oh, wait. Where's that going? Where's that going? Oh, haha. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, the locals get real out of pocket. Hey! You know what? I don't hate that. This is not too bad. Thanks, Sherman. Okay. Hardened Rod! We did it, chat! Good shit. Okay, sinkers are still. All right, I'll get a heavy sinker. All the plus.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Nothing much. How's it going for you?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
How's it going?
It's good
I've
to
been
hear. That's
seeing
good to
some
hear.
strange images on the infrared telescope the last
Started
few
fishing or
nights.
what's up?
Of course,
Oh
they
yeah,
don't
I'm
want you to
fishing
know
with some
about the
friends
Israeli
out there.
war
Just
blimps or the new missile
just
launchers
taking a
on the
moment to
Vatican's
sell some of
latest
them
aeroplane.
to make a little more
I
room.
know what's really going
Ooh,
on.
do you want some
I
corn?
fought in Grenada after all.
I mean, aren't you using them for bait?
I have here. I'll hand this over and you'll understand. I have a prohibitive amount of corn that someone literally just swam up and gave to us.
Jesus fuck. Holy shit.
That's so much. Yeah, no, that was barely even a fourth of what we were given. So, happy fishing. Best of luck to ya.
What the fuck?
I know it's so much. Oh. We almost the sea incited ourselves, chat. Which I think was actually one of our Javier Bardem's first films too, which is so out of pocket. So unhinged. Ooh, if I could. Oh, fuck yeah.
Talk to him, and they were trying to figure out ways to break out of the ICU so that they could go on a rampage. Real shit, by the way.
Right.
So when I
Did
hi
you see my
Chastity.
text?
Who?
Me?
Yeah, did you see my chest test?
Oh, wait. Wait, one second.
Anyway, so when I mentioned this to Pixie in a separate room, right?
Yeah.
Pixie,
Yeah, okay. Okay, pal.
because I told Pixie that I was like, listen, this is one of my first clients in this type of situation. And I happened to have met this person like a couple days before this, and they were a sweetheart. Like they just
Right.
were. And
So
I told
funny.
Pixie,
He
I was
got our
like,
ass,
listen,
chat.
this is the situation. This is what I think's
Big
happening.
got our
This is what they're
ass.
explaining to me and how they feel and their intentions. And then I stopped and was like, I know it all sounds bad, but I really don't want to 5150 them. I really don't. Like I want to
Right.
do anything that I know it sounds bad, but I really wanted to give it everything I could before just resorting to that. Because even though this new persona may have been the new person I'm talking to, I knew that the other version was still somewhere in there and they were worth saving.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
And Pixie's first original response to that whole thing was, well, they did suffer head trauma that caused them to be here for that. What if we just take a frying pan and hit them in the head really hard?
Holy
my
shit.
God.
That's Pixie's fucking thing every time.
She's a
Guys.
troll, bro.
This
So I'm so
rat
hang
guy
on
wants to
though.
eat everything.
So my point here is Pixie constantly was saying, "Oh Ben, you're representing this, you know, the government and yada 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 yada, all that bullshit, right? And you gotta present yourself in a professional way because it's my name on the line and blah blah blah, right? But
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, you're gonna say this, but then you're gonna do all this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how is it that you're gonna tell people to live that way, but you're not gonna be an example yourself? That's insane to me.
Yeah. I'm hoping with the two mayoral party system, I hope some things in the government get shaken up because shit is just ridiculous right now.
Yeah, well, all I know is this. I already made up my mind, and I set a deadline, and I'm sticking to it because I've got the support of the whole city behind me. I'm still gonna therapize people with or without a
Let's
license.
fucking go.
The main reason I wanted the license in the beginning was because a lot of people didn't take my credibility and told me that they could only trust licensed therapists, right?
Yeah, that happened to me before.
Yeah, so but now I've gotten at a point with my reputation that I don't necessarily need the license anymore. Do you see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And 7 months is just way too long of a time for a one single person to make a decision.
Right.
Especially when they told me, "Oh, you're on your 2-week probation period, which has stretched over a month now."
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And they're gonna decide their factor on hiring me through the eyes of a lifer that they curated, by the way. It's not even that the lifer necessarily really needed therapy. It was that Pixie called them up and was like, I have a person I want to test out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's really dumb. I don't
Is
know.
it
So
Canty Carlisle?
I listen, I know that Pixie might not be professional, but I still keep it a buck. So I'm not gonna
wouldn't be
Chastity,
mention
able to.
names.
do you
I'm be
mind
honest.
taking us
Huh?
Yeah,
back
it's
to the
okay.
shore so I can sell some fish?
Oh, absolutely.
Um but
Oh wait,
anyways,
is this my boat? I was trying to figure out if those two boats were the one. Wait.
this is your
Oh.
boat.
Oh. Okay, that's why those other two boats didn't work. I thought this was Sage's
Here, you
boat.
mind
That's
giving me
what
the
got me
keys?
confused. Yeah, 1 second. I've got a big one. I got a big one. I almost got him though.
Okay. Well, having said all of that, Ben, I do, I've been thinking about it.
Oh,
I
by the
wasn't
way,
a,
Sage, I
yeah.
literally could keep going. That's the
I
craziest
know, I
part.
know. Um, I wasn't around earlier today because I know Paps goes to sleep at a certain time, and I
Oh,
kind of
this
woke
is
up
not
late.
my boat.
Was it
Really?
not?
No.
It might be Stewart's
Don't
then.
worry.
No,
Come
I
here,
was the one
Ben.
that rented it.
Hang on,
Enough.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
No. It's fine. Don't worry.
You got a lockpick on you?
Actually,
Oh, you
Ben
should.
does.
You should have let me lockpick it. I want to try. I've never lockpicked anything successfully.
I'm actually curious.
I'm bad at it.
I've been watching a lot of that. I'm trying to remember the name of the Life Invader channel, but well, there we go.
A lockpicking lawyer.
Not the lockpicking lawyer. It's the guy that does the this is a master lock 1587A. You can get into it by using another master lock
That is-
1587A and smashing them together.
This is a
it's
Master
so
Lock
hypnotic.
568B. You could get into it with a Master Lock. It's like a
Just
TikTok
smacking
video,
them
and then
together.
it's like, this lock will not get picked. And then it's fucking, this is a Master Lock.
My favorite are the ones where it's like, this is a master lock, super indestructible lock. You can get into it with the palm of your hand.
Does anybody else need a ride?
I literally wasted
I'm
a
good
lot.
right
We
now.
lockpicked it already.
Damn.
Fuck it.
Yeah. I'm taking Ghoul Trooper.
Good.
Oh yeah, the anchor broke on this now. Nobody told me the anchor was down.
I can't fish while moving. My addiction.
My addiction, it's gone. Why are you a Ghoul Trooper?
Oh, it's my makeup for clown college.
When is that, by the way? I
Oh
paid
yeah,
for
that's
that.
been happening. Oh yeah, no, that started yesterday at 11 p.m. But you can catch up if you talk to party. They'll catch you up.
Fuck.
Oh no, you paid. Oh no, I've been paid for it.
Everywhere you look.
Oh, here, do you want
Ah.
Screw you.
No. You can keep that picture. Give it to fish.
You can do it.
Garbage.
We can go back out there. What? Oh, you are? Okay, alright.
Is he going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you still fishing? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I'll be fishing for a little bit. Then I'll probably
Okay.
catch some Z's. But
Ah.
yeah, Def's still fishing.
They told me no diving. Ugh. And
How
I
could they?
dove.
I don't have
You
the
want to
keys,
drive?
buddy.
You want to drive, little bro?
Sure. Oh,
Let me bless you up, little bro. Let me bless you up.
buckle up, Chastity. You're gonna fly off.
There we go.
Hold on, let me swing by Ben.
You're straight up a ghoul trooper. What the fuck?
It's my clown makeup. I wanted to look like Two-Face
Yo,
from the
good
old
night.
Batman cartoon.
Good night, Ben.
bestie.
I don't know what my clown makeup would be.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, thanks for the chat, guys.
Of course.
Have a great night.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll finish
I hope
chopping it
you
up tomorrow,
explode.
Yeah, no problem. Later, guys.
Ben. All right, bye-bye.
Good night.
Blow up.
Okay, that was interesting. He said a lot, but I don't know what was the conclusion that you guys still have shit to figure out internally. Was that the conclusion?
I'm pretty sure I did not hear the rest of the conversation because I left to do other stuff. Doc?
Okay.
That's funny.
The entire conversation was, guys, Pixie's a bitch.
Oh, yeah, that was the
Guys.
end of it. Wait, how do I put an anchor down? Wait, no,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
how.
Oh, mm-hmm. Noise.
Unless that anchor's so broke.
Nice. Well, Chastity, I was gonna say it does sound like they have shit to figure out, and it also
Yeah.
sounds like it sounds a little rough from what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I showed a little bit of maturity even listening to Stuart and actually reaching out and wanting to have a meeting and conversation with them, because I think the old me would have
Mhm.
just been like, nah, fuck that, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
But unfortunately, I didn't get to speak to Paps yesterday, but I'm going to speak to him about you and your like
Okay.
involvement and seat on the board. Paps was telling me he's like looking into, he wants to do statistics on like how many artists are around, how many are awake. Like he actually wants to know the
Ooh.
raw numbers
Yeah.
because he wants to see if the business is even profitable in the first place, which I can
That's a good
convince him it
point.
is. Yeah. But I was going to tell Ben if he's like, you know, if they keep having troubles and like differences, like he offered to help out before, and I wouldn't be
Mhm.
opposed to him, you know, helping out as a manager or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to steal him away from Not a Bear, but
Mhm.
it feels like a lot of effort is being used for something that's like kind of ambiguous right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, feel free.
It's one of those things where I don't want to talk super out of turn. But because of course I want to give them the opportunity to maybe clarify things a bit more, because up until today I was functioning under the idea that it was just a loose artist collective that'll like make things together, but it really sounds like they're trying to do something kind of similar, not exactly the same, but similar to what you were mentioning with like structure, people in charge of certain areas, like the artists that would be signed would be, specifically working and producing stuff for Not a Bear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then it sounds like the
And-
leadership, it's weird. They're like trying to do one thing, but then doing it a different way. So it's confusing.
Yeah. And so I got a bit of clarification on that, which was nice to get more understanding on. And again, like there's definitely some things that need to be figured out. I really appreciate them both. What I will say is that it's difficult. Like, I initially was like, hey, can we do a debrief on that meeting we had the other day? I would like to talk about a couple things. I got one of the 3 things out that I wanted to talk about before it ended up devolving into a completely different conversation. And I do got to do a better job of speaking up, because sometimes I do like to, you know, sit on my heels and kind of like listen before I interject.
Mm.
But they are both very passionate people who are very excited to get their thoughts and ideas out. It is pretty difficult to interject, and
It
more
is.
often than not, I know they're not doing it on purpose. I get cut off a lot.
No, it's just their quirks. Like
Yeah.
Kenzie and Ben both have like a million things going on in their head at all
Yeah.
times. So.
And I know it's not malicious. It's just more of a, in the long run, I don't know if that is some, you know.
That's how I'm seeing it too. I fully
Yeah.
agree. I'm like, because that's why I asked Ben the question. I don't know if you were there, but I was like, if there's small disagreements over this stuff and it takes hours to
Mhm.
resolve, like that doesn't sound like it's a well-oiled machine, or it's going to be, you know?
Mhm. I know for myself, it's going to be like it's one of those things where like either it's conventional theater or, you know, other like jobs that I've had. It's like I've been in these situations enough to know, okay, this may end up working in the long run, but I'll just find it more grating than fulfilling.
Right. Yeah.
Which again, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I want to, you know.
Well, feel free, but like you said, you're not like
Yeah.
you're not, what's the word for it? You're not like locked in to just doing that, you know?
Yeah, that's also what made me a bit curious about what they're doing, because I asked about exclusivity stuff, and it seems like that's not super set in stone.
Right.
If anything, I will at least still do all bear, because, you know, I'd love to be able to support them that way, and then just say I want to work in like a, you know, a creative, if I end up, you know, doing board stuff with you and all that jazz.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna speak to, that's like my main thing right now is speaking to Paps about that tomorrow, because I'm very excited to work with Paps because he is like
He's
that
very
kind of
smart.
guy. Yeah, he's very smart, and I've learned to take a step back from the mistakes that I've made. So like having people like you around, having Paps around, I can learn to be like, here's my idea. Do you guys agree? And then if you guys are like, no, I'm like, okay, then you know what's better. Let's work this out. It's like way more pragmatic, I think.
Yeah. And yeah, it's one of those things that's like, okay, if my thought process on things is going to be drastically different than, you know, some of the other people that are already established as like board members,
Hmm.
like for Not a Bear, that makes me think, oh, you know, friendship fit, yeah, absolutely. You know, management fit, no. And I don't want it
Right.
to be like a friendship ender. Not that it would be, but you know what I mean, where it's sort of like the energy's kind of soured a little bit just because that working relationship is strained.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
As you know, as obnoxious as that might sound.
I'm glad I'm just a loyal guy because I could have ruined my relationship with Kobe because of I felt like betrayed, but I still love the guy. I still saw him the other day,
Mm-hmm.
so that's the good thing. I was gonna mention this while Ben was around, but I actually stopped by the food court before I gave you guys a call,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw some of the Wu Chang guys there. I saw Big Avelli and I saw C's.
Mm-hmm.
And so I walked up to him and I was like, I didn't recognize him. So I was like, what's up? And then they're like, yo, it's C's. And I was like, oh shit, what's up? It's Sage, blah, blah, blah. And interestingly enough, they kept it very cordial. There was no
Nice.
bad blood. And they weren't even aware of the fact that Party doesn't like me.
Oh, that's solid.
Well, it's interesting because, like, it goes to show that I guess in a way they're not as, I don't want to say like, it's not like, oh, it's us versus you. It's like if Party doesn't like you, we don't like you. It's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good to know. I did tell him, like, I was like, yeah, me and Party don't have the best relationship, but if I do anything against him, like drop a track or whatever, it does not say anything about you guys. Like, so I kind of established that kind of at least a little bit of being cordial, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah. Young Turo's full name is Andre De La Torre, right?
Yeah, that fucking guy.
Okay, all right. So
Oh, spill the tea. Okay.
about 6 or 7 months ago, time is weird.
Yeah.
He applied to be a cop
Oh,
at the PD.
no way.
And he was.
No way.
And you know what? I'm only going to speak to the experience I had. For the most part, the people that I had apply there were very cordial and, like, understanding about the fact that, you know, there was absolutely no organization and the transparency for the application process was nil.
Yeah, I heard.
He was a massive asshole to me. But then he would do the
To
thing where he,
you?
like, he would be a massive asshole and go, you know what? I hope you understand. I'm just under a lot of pressure. I'm not trying to be an asshole, and then continue to be an asshole. So when I heard like, I wanted to get the clarification that that was his name because he also talked about wanting to do music and shit.
Oh, he's a goofy. He's a fucking goofy.
Yeah, where it's like when they were talking about like him being the guy that you know, had a conflict with, I'm like, you gotta think this guy kind of sucks sometimes.
Wait, it's crazy he was rude to you of all people. Like, what the fuck?
Like that's one situation where I was like righteously indignant. And I was like,
You're literally just doing your job, like.
Yeah, and I imagine, you know, if he was like happy, delighted to do the thing where it's like, hey, do your job and get one of the captains to come speak to me about my application. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like literally saying that verbatim. Hey,
Oh,
why don't
he
you do
said
your
that?
job and do your job and get someone to, you know, get one of the higher ups to come talk to me. You know which
That's-
ones they are, right? Like that kind of shit. I'm like, if he's willing to talk to
crazy.
someone who's like kind of, you know, in most people's minds a peon, you know.
No, I feel like you have to be
Yeah.
respectful to a receptionist because they
It's like a bare minimum thing.
Well, I mean, you easily, like, you're not a piece of shit, but, like, you easily determine whether or not the request goes in the trash or actually gets forwarded to a higher up, you know?
Yep.
Snap, snap, snap. Smile more, receptionist. Your hero has arrived. Tis I.
Tis I, young Toro.
Tis
Like, here's
I,
the
young
thing. I fucking
Toro.
love his music. And I am certain that his friends like him a lot. I just have a poor opinion of him.
No, I mean, like, I won't lie to you. People think I'm a baby. That guy is a fucking infant, like, actual toddler. He used to twat out.
Infantile.
He used to twat out every emotion that he was going through all the time on Twatter. Like,
Yeah.
goodness gracious. But that's all besides the point. So I'm gonna be around for a long time today because my schedule's ruined as fuck. So I'm gonna catch Paps. I'm gonna give him the lowdown of how the meeting went and how it's probably not gonna work out. Because best case, they sort it out and find somewhere for me to be. I just don't think it'll. I would be using my abilities to the best of their extent. You know. Like under that kind of umbrella, I feel like there would be a lot of roadblocks and restrictions that I probably would have a hard time dealing with. So for the most part, it feels like kind of something that won't work out. But I will talk to Paps. I'm going to try to further this thing. I'm going to try to get Alec Verkin on board. And that mix of personalities might actually be the most successful company in the city, I believe, including you, I mean. Because we have
me? No.
we have like we have the right balance of creative, outspoken. Alec is very quiet but has very cogent points that they make all the time. So this can be very successful, I believe.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Ben and I have been, honestly, mostly Ben, was helping me brainstorm different,
This
like a
bin?
movie trailer. Yeah, this bin.
Yeah.
Ben Yamin.
Oh,
Was
you
helping
actually said it
me.
correctly. I was about to correct you.
No, that's
Wow.
okay, because I kept fucking it up. No, and I need to not do that.
Well,
'Cause
what's wrong? You
sometimes-
say
Correcting
yeoman?
people.
There's something that, so the way that my brain works sometimes is when I think of people's names, I think of like the letters, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody in English does.
Which is,
Everybody who speaks English is taught to read by syllables
yeah,
or
phonics.
read by letters, not syllables. My name is Korean, so it doesn't really do that. So
A yerp. I
Yeah,
got a
so
snapping turtle.
He was helping you brainstorm ideas for an ad?
Yeah, no, just wanted to give quick kudos to. I know Ben, you're kind of left out of this conversation a little bit, but Ben
I
has
don't
like
care. I'm
really good
listening to
ideas
Nico
for.
B.
Okay. Okay.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Ben, what did you say?
I'm listening to British music.
Okay, okay.
The tropic, be quite well. Jump into topic.
Okay, go ahead, Chastity.
Oh yeah, no, we were brainstorming different show and like fake movie trailer ideas because I want to do some like concept or kind of like portfolio stuff basically
Okay.
to have as examples. That was
Well,
it. That was basically the anecdote.
Okay, okay. I was gonna.
Yeah.
No, that's sick though. Like I said, I was actually very decently surprised by the trailer, because to be frank, like besides out of city productions for Max, I actually haven't seen much visual content from the city since it reopened. So
And
it
I
was a
think
breath of
that's
fresh air.
yeah, I think that's missing. There's, and I think I've mentioned this again. There's definitely like a learning curve that I gotta get on, but it is
Yeah.
something I want to challenge myself with.
Well, yeah, like in like you know, in other cities that I've been in, like we would have like a weekly like new somebody would run like LSBN and do like a weekly news
Oh,
updates,
love
and
that.
that
That's the
shit's really
fucking
cool.
I just cringed so hard.
What?
I twatted out nothing tastes good when you mix it with tonic, and Idol just replied, not even a bin and tonic.
Wait, you thought that was Idol. Idol will get it. Idol gets it.
Also, I disagree. I've had a tonic like alone before. I like tonic.
I've never drank before.
Really?
Yeah. Well, tonic is good for you because it has like whatever root it comes from. Like it can help you with stomach aches and shit.
Oh. Wait, is it like, okay, tonic, is that like, I guess I don't know what tonic is.
Well, I used to work at restaurants, so like
okay.
it comes from well, I sound dumb now, but it comes from like this root. I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Okay.
Let me look it up. Hold on.
Because I know, what is it? Malort is from wormwood. That's the only alcohol root I can think of.
It's kind of like soda water, but with added sugar.
No, well, it's they add sugar to it a lot of the times, but it comes from like the bark of a tree.
Oh, okay.
And it has like medicinal qualities to it.
Quinine.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's fascinating.
So yeah, that's why people like, they get gin and tonics because it's like floral and earthy, and like it can help. It can actually help you not have a crazy hangover afterwards and shit.
Dude, there's this gin that I want to buy so bad, but I'm not 21. And it's called Engine, and it comes in a motor oil container.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen
it
that.
looks so sick, and I want it just for the bottle.
That's
shit is
actually
cool as
pretty
fuck.
slick.
I don't even want to like drink it.
I've never
I just
been the
want
biggest
the
fan
bottle,
of gin.
man.
Gin is really strong to me.
According to my dad, if I'm a lightweight, then I'm out of this. I'm out of the state. So.
I'm dead.
I mean,
It's
I have
very
Asian
piney
flush, so
to me. Oh.
both me and my dad have Asian flush. So my 21st is going to be a hospital visit.
Oh no.
Hello, Megalol. Hello, Megalol. Oh, you should have seen it. Me and James Callahan were towing, and we saw Chatterbox and Kirk, and I just walk over full helmet on, and I just do the loser, L of my forehead. And he goes, "Hey, you can't do that to me. You can't do that." and fucking Chatterbox shouts, "Yucking grinder, get away from me!"
Wait, that's a really good accent you just did.
Yeah, those are really accurate.
I know. I'm pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool, guys. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, you can say I'm pretty cool.
I went hunting
If you
one
guys-
time. I tried to do a southern accent and I got bullied out of doing it.
What?
I was just
I tried to
practicing.
go hunting once.
I tried to go hunting one time, and I got bullied for sounding like a redneck.
Yeah. Hey! That those are not like howls. Those are just hiccups.
Oh my gosh.
So to address the elephant in the room, what's that face paint?
Oh yeah. Okay,
Clown
so I
college.
was doing clown college, and I Lily, one of the or Bubblegum the clown.
Yeah, I
helped
love
me
Bubblegum.
Sorta, helped me come up with help me come up with a concept.
Okay, what are you?
'Cause-
What's your
A
clown
gold
name?
trooper?
Oh yeah. I don't have a name yet, but I was like kind of, I was trying to ideate something that wasn't like someone else's gig, right? Because that's no
Okay.
bueno. And the advice I was given was to do something that feels natural. So I was like, wait, I could do like a Two-Face thing.
Oh.
So that's
you're,
the inspiration.
So you're thinking like, but in terms of the name, it's not gonna be like Two-Face, is it? That would still be cool.
No, yeah, I was thinking like Deuces, but someone else is apparently
Oh.
like Deuces.
Really?
Or
Damn.
Dookie, like Dookie.
Okay, I don't know about that one.
Dookie the Clown would be kind of wild.
You could be twice.
Twice? I don't know any of their songs. I'd have to learn.
What?
Oh, isn't there a
Twice as a
K-pop?
band?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
K-pop.
God, never mind.
Mama Moo.
Gangnam Style ruined it.
Oh, what about like?
Oh,
I'm thinking of like things with like two in it, but what about like Tootsie, like Tootsie the Clown? or something?
Tootsie. That's
Or a double.
fun.
Oh, what about those? What are those things where it's like it's spelled the same way backwards and
Oh
forwards?
yeah, a palindrome.
Anagram? Oh,
A
yeah.
palindrome. Not palindrome the clown, but like a
Ra-
palindrome.
Palindrome, race car the clown.
Race car the Clown.
I've already gotten my clown name. I've
Ooh.
been given it by Alexander Bones.
Wait, really?
You want to know what it is?
I would love to know what it is.
Is it?
Dipshit.
I love it.
that was also something I was like, I feel like I gotta earn it, right? But
Well, they used to
they,
just
yeah.
like you used to just be able to hang around the clowns and be a clown, but I guess they're doing like a whole college and making it official now.
I don't know. I don't think that's not, apparently. I talked to a couple of them, and Ember and Bubblegum agree that it might be Stumbles doing a scam, but